What's up, YouTubers? It's Virtuoso Gamers tuning in, and in this video today we are going to go over custom keyboards. So this is PC Gaming Setup Tips and Tricks episode number 3. And in this video today I just want to go over custom keyboards and how they can make a great addition to any PC gaming setup. I just got into the hobby maybe a month ago now, so I'm also brand new to this. But I'm already falling in love with it, and I would definitely recommend it to anybody looking to add some more character to their setup and enhance their setup from a boring pre-built keyboard. So I'm gonna go over 2 keyboards that I have today, and this one I bought. This was the Drop Alt High Profile, but I modded it. I lubed all the switches, lubed and clipped the stabs on it. I added some dampening foam in there to cover the PCB, and I changed the switches to some GMK Laser Round 2 switches, and I even had to change the PCB because the PCB that came with it was not working. And then this one was my second custom, the Tofu 65 that I built all the way. I got it all the way from scratch and did it myself. I used Novel Key cream switches, lubed with Krytox 205 grade 0. And then for the stabs, I just used the stabs that they sent me. And I went with the same lubricant, and these ones, I don't think I had to clip them because they were screw-in stabilizers, and I went with GMK Mitolet. So if you don't know about GMK, they're a keycap manufacturer. There's different types of keycaps, so there's GMK, SA, MT3, DSA. The only sets that I've owned right now are these GMKs, and then I just bought a set of SA keycaps, which I'll show you. But it's just a fun hobby to get into, and it's something that you can appreciate every day when you look at your keyboard, especially if you're into PC gaming. I mean, the keyboard is an essential tool, so it's awesome. And I also have 2 more custom boards. One's coming tomorrow that I'm going to be building and making a video for that. I got the D60. I'm going to be using these SA keycaps, and then for the switches I went with Holy Pandas because I've never tried them as I'm new to this, so I just wanted to have one board with those. And I went with Durock screw-in stabilizers. So yeah, let me show you guys a close-up of these keyboards and how awesome they look. Okay. So on the left, this is the Drop Alt High Profile, and you can currently buy this on their website. I think they're even doing a half-off deal, but stock, this board is known not to be that great. So what I did, I took all the keycaps off, all the switches, went through and lubed everyone, clipped the stabs and modded it. Now you got an awesome keyboard. There's no rattle. As you can see, everything's functional. It has that nice sound to it. And it does take work. Some of it's tedious. The lubricating process is probably the most tedious, but you know, just throw on some of your favorite music, a movie, and it's just very rewarding in the end. It's the same feeling you get when you're building a PC. But for some reason, for me, I just like building keyboards better. I don't know why, it was more rewarding for me. And then these, I don't know if you could see it, but this is an Artisan. So in the keycap community, there's Artisan makers, and they make these special keycaps, which is another cool thing. There's just so many customizations you can do with keyboards. And also, not to mention the cool coiled cables that some keyboard websites will sell, like Mechables is a good one where I got both these. Another good one, Space Cables. All right, and then on this side we have the Tofu 65. I went with GMK Mitolet, and I went with a linear switch, Novel Key creams. Yeah, I love the way these look. As you can see, there's the smiley faces. And just the overall quality, these keycaps are amazing. And it's just, yeah, like I said, a fun process setting it up. And then for my next board, I'm gonna show you the keycaps that I chose to go with. These are going to be your SA style keycaps. A lot of people, from what I've heard in the community, prefer these keycaps, which are GMK over SA, but I really like this color wave and I wanted to give it a shot. So these ones are going to be sculpted different. They are very, they're a lot higher keycaps, so they stick out more. But a lot of people say they look really cool. We'll see how it sounds on the D60. And then this is what I want for switches. So these are how switches look. These are the Holy Pandas and Durox screw-in stabilizers. These are all already lubricated. So I can't wait to show you how this next board comes out. It'll be my third custom. And then I also have a RamaWorks M64 Sage coming. And then the last thing that we're gonna do is just a quick sound test on both of these boards. Alright, so that was the Drop Alt high profile, completely modded. And then we have the Tofu 65 with novel key creams and GMK keycaps. Alrighty, so there you have it. That is episode 3 of PC Setup Tips and Tricks. A good website to buy your first custom keyboard is KBD Fans. That's where I bought mine, and they have reasonably priced ones as it can get very expensive. So I would start there with KBD Fans, and there's tons of good YouTube videos about how to build keyboards and just introducing yourself to the hobby. But it's so much fun, and you are going to love it if you build your own custom keyboard. So I'll see you guys next week with another setup tips and tricks video, and then I have another custom keyboard video coming probably tomorrow. So stay tuned for that, and as always, peace out, guys.